If I told you there was one daily habit that quietly pushes your testosterone up or drags it down, and most people treat it like an afterthought, would you change it? I'm talking about sleep. If you're noticing more belly around your waist, lower energy, weaker workouts, or just feeling off, and you're also sleeping badly, those two things are not separate stories. Tonight's sleep is tomorrow's hormones. In this video, we're going to break down how sleep and testosterone are connected and the non-negotiable habits you need if you care about your energy, your mood, your muscle, and your long-term health. Quick note, this is general education, not medical advice. I'm not diagnosing you or telling you what treatment to use. Always talk to your doctor about your own situation. Let's start with the basics. When we hear testosterone, many people think of macho behavior or just sex drive. But testosterone is much bigger than that. In both men and women, healthy testosterone levels help with energy and motivation, mood and mental sharpness, building and keeping muscle, how your body stores fat, and bone strength and overall vitality. When testosterone is lower than what's normal for you, you might feel more tired, even after a full day of sitting, less interest in things you usually enjoy, weaker in the gym, softer around the middle, despite trying to eat better. And here's the key idea for this video. Your body does a huge amount of its hormone maintenance work while you sleep. Which brings us to the big question. How sleep and testosterone are connected. Think about your body like a company. Daytime is when the company is open. Emails, customers, noise, activity. Nighttime is when the maintenance crew comes in. They clean, sort, repair, and set things up for tomorrow. Testosterone is one of the things that gets managed during that maintenance shift. Most of your daily testosterone release happens at night and in the early morning, especially during deep, high-quality sleep. When you consistently cut your sleep short or your sleep is broken and chaotic, your body has less time to do that hormone work properly. The result? Lower total testosterone, blunted morning peaks, more fatigue, more cravings, and worse recovery from training. And then you wake up tired, you drink more caffeine, you eat whatever is easiest, you skip the gym, and the cycle continues. So if you want to support healthy testosterone, sleep is not optional. It's a non-negotiable. Let's talk about what non-negotiable actually means in practice. Non-negotiable number 1, enough sleep. The first non-negotiable is simple, but not easy. Most adults need about 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. Not time in bed scrolling. Actual sleep. When you consistently sleep only 4, 5, 6 hours, your body reads that as stress. Over time, that stress can lower your average testosterone, increase hunger hormones, reduce willpower, and make it harder to lose fat and easier to gain it. Think of it this way. If your body needs 8 hours to do all its nightly repairs and hormone work, and you give it 5, you're operating on a 3-hour repair deficit every night. That adds up. You don't have to be perfect. But if you're serious about your energy, mood, and testosterone, regularly sleeping less than 6 hours should be off the table, except in emergencies. Aim for a consistent window, for example, 11 p.m. to 7 a.m., and protect it like an important meeting. Non-negotiable number 2, consistent timing. The second non-negotiable is when you sleep. Your body runs on a 24-hour rhythm, often called your body clock. Your brain and hormones expect certain things to happen at certain times. When you constantly bounce between late nights, early mornings, and weekend sleep-ins, your body never knows what's coming. It's like changing time zones 2 or 3 times a week without getting on a plane. Testosterone likes predictability. A regular sleep and wake time helps your body release hormones in a steady, healthy pattern, keep your morning testosterone peaks more stable, and make you feel sleepy at the right time and alert at the right time. So pick a realistic time to go to bed and wake up, and try to stay within roughly 1 hour of that schedule, even on weekends. You don't have to be a monk, but going to bed at 11 p.m. one night and 3 a.m. the next over and over is rough on your hormones. Non-negotiable number 3, light management. The third non-negotiable is light. Light is one of the main signals your body uses to set its internal clock. Here's the simple version. Bright light in the morning tells your body, we're awake, time to be alert, time to set the timer for tonight's sleep. Bright light at night, especially from screens held close to your face, tells your body, it's still daytime, delay sleep, keep stress hormones up. When stress hormones stay high late into the night, it can interfere with both sleep quality and hormone balance, including testosterone. So what can you do? In the morning, get outside for 5 to 15 minutes of daylight if you can. Open your blinds, turn on the lights, signal daytime clearly. At night, within 1 to 2 hours of bed, dim the lights if possible. Reduce bright screen time or at least keep screens further from your eyes. Avoid the habit of doom scrolling in a dark room right before trying to sleep. Think of it as turning the volume down on the day so your body knows it's safe to shift into repair mode. Non-negotiable number 4, sleep environment. The fourth non-negotiable is your sleep environment. You don't have to turn your bedroom into a spa, but a few simple changes can make a huge difference to how deeply you sleep and therefore how well your body can manage hormones. Aim for cool. Slightly cooler rooms usually help you fall asleep and stay asleep. Dark, block as much light as you reasonably can. Quiet, if noise is an issue, consider earplugs, a fan, or a white noise app. Also, try to train your brain that bed equals sleep. If you spend hours in bed watching shows, scrolling, working, and eating, your brain will associate that space with stimulation, not rest. You want your bedroom to whisper, when we're here, we sleep. Deep, high-quality sleep is when your body gets the most hormone maintenance done. If you're constantly half-waking because it's hot, bright, or noisy, your testosterone shift suffers. Non-negotiable number 5, evening habits. The fifth non-negotiable is what you do in the 1 to 3 hours before bed. You can have the perfect mattress and blackout curtains, but if your evening habits are chaos, your sleep, and your hormones will still pay the price. Let's hit the big ones. 1. Caffeine. Caffeine can stay in your system for many hours. For most people, pounding coffee or energy drinks late in the day makes it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep, even if you feel fine. Simple rule, try to keep caffeine to the morning or early afternoon. 2. Alcohol. Alcohol might make you feel sleepy, but it usually breaks up your sleep later in the night and reduces the deep, restorative stages. That can quietly chip away at hormone health. This doesn't mean you can never drink, but using alcohol as a sleep aid is a bad deal for your hormones. 3. Late, heavy meals. Going to bed stuffed, especially with heavy, greasy food, can cause discomfort and restless sleep. Try to give yourself a couple of hours between your last heavy meal and bedtime when you can. 4. Stress and mental overload. If your brain is still in urgent email, argument, news drama mode at midnight, your body will find it hard to fully relax. You don't need a 1-hour bedtime routine. Even 10 to 15 minutes of wind down can help. A warm shower, light stretching, reading a physical book, simple journaling. You're basically telling your nervous system, we're safe. The day is over. It's okay to switch to repair mode now. When to ask for help. There's one more important piece. If you're doing your best with sleep and you still wake up choking or gasping, snore very loudly, and feel exhausted during the day, have extremely restless legs at night, or your mood, drive, or energy have crashed hard for no clear reason, please talk to a doctor or a qualified health professional. Conditions like sleep apnea, depression, or other medical issues need real evaluation. They're not things you just tough out, and they can absolutely affect testosterone and overall health. Remember, this video is not professional advice. It's here to help you understand the basics so you can have a better conversation with your doctor and make better lifestyle choices. Bringing it together. Let's zoom out. You cannot control everything in life. Work demands, family stress, unexpected events, they're real. But sleep is one of the most powerful levers you do have. If you care about your testosterone, your energy, your mood, your body composition, you cannot treat sleep like a leftover. Your non-negotiables are enough sleep, consistent timing, smart light, a sleep-friendly bedroom, and calmer evenings. You don't have to fix everything this week. Maybe for the next 7 days, you pick one. Go to bed 30 minutes earlier. Put your phone away 30 minutes before bed. Get 10 minutes of daylight outside in the morning. Small, repeatable steps beat big, unsustainable efforts. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what is one sleep habit you're making non-negotiable from today? Your future self, clearer mind, stronger body, better mood, will be glad you did.